A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to this Sunday's edition of Scholarline. My name is Robinson Okenye. For the next 1 hour, we take a look at what is happening in the wonderful world of sports. Now, today is Super Sunday. Arsenal will be hosting Manchester United. We'll be taking a look at what to expect in that tie. Aside from that, Liverpool will be taking on Aston Villa. Very, very interesting fixture that will be played at 4 p.m. We'll also be previewing what to expect in that tie, as well as Crystal Palace hosting Wolves. We'll be waiting to see how those three ties that we have for the day unfold before we go into the international break. Now, aside from that, we have results from the Serie A matches that were played yesterday. Napoli losing to Lazio, their first loss in a very, very long time. We'll get to see what transpired in that side. And in the Bundesliga yesterday, Bayern Munich got a win against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Now, when you take a look at the history between the two teams, Mönchengladbach normally has a very, very good history of winning against Bayern Munich. But yesterday, that wasn't the case. We'll be getting into that in a bit. And also today, we talk about grassroots rugby. I'll be speaking to Hansen Omedo and Dennis Ugechi on May 7th, a tournament that will be taking place on the 16th of September after we wrap up the National Sevens circuit. They'll be telling us what May 7th is all about and what to expect. But before we get into that, let's begin Scholarline this afternoon with some athletics. Now, this year's edition of Stanchart Marathon is expected to attract almost 25,000 participants. Now, there was a warm-up to the event that will be taking place on the 29th of October in Nairobi, and more than 2,000 people participated.
Leo imekuwa poa. Imekuwa tuna challenges kidogo, but imekuwa mzuri, ndio imenimotivate. Nitaendelea kuongeza speed endurance, ndio niweze kufanya ya October full marathon. Kisijai miss apart vile corona ilikuja, but I was a beginner, but for now na hope kuwa champion kwa standard.
Si mara yangu ya kwanza kukimbia. Nilianza kukimbia hii standard marathon kutoka 2012. Nikashiriki 20 kilomita 10k. Hiyo mwaka nikakuwa namba 10, nikaendelea nikafamu very well. So hii siku ya leo tulikuwa na event huko Parkland Rogin. Nashukuru Mungu nimekuwa namba 1, 15 kilometers kwa muda wa 40 minutes. So ile iko sasa ni kuendelea sasa kujilipea, naenda South Africa kukimbia huko 30th this month. Sasa hii the standard marathon na sasa nataka kukuja kukimbia 10 kilometers because kuna ile challenge yenu mnakuanga nayo ya kupeleka watu Dubai. So I'm looking if I can make a good person for standard to win the medal Dubai.
This year's Standard Chartered Nairobi Marathon is celebrating its 20th anniversary, and we are very proud to have run this event for this period of time. One of the key things that we've tried to do over the years is to build a more inclusive marathon. So today's warm-up race serves two purposes. One, to keep on bringing that inclusivity to the marathon, and therefore have a warm-up race focused on persons with disability, but also to launch a training program for persons with disability, so that when as they prepare for the marathon, they have the right technical support to run a fair race. Being the 20th anniversary, expect a bigger celebration. We have some surprises coming up. For example, we want to celebrate everyone who was born in October 2003. That's up. Those people are 20 years old this year. So we want to celebrate those. We want to celebrate our first participants. We want to celebrate our partners and sponsors who have been with us through these 20 years. So we will have a celebratory mood as we build up to the marathon, and that's a thing that I would like everyone to expect. It's 20 years. It's a race that has gone through adversity and has really been resilient. So we want to have over the last few years, we've been really gearing up to have a sustainable marathon. So some things that are going to change this year, for example, we have a hydration partner who will be, the water will be served in recyclable cartons as opposed to plastic bottles. As in the past year, we'll collect all the waste from the marathon and recycle it. Every runner who and every person who registers and comes for the event will get a tree, which they will plant. Today, all of you who are present here will also have get a tree seedling, which we encourage you not only to plant but also to grow.
Now I want us to still stick with athletics, and it's all about the Diamond League.